Hey everyone, hope you're well. Just going to give it a couple of moments and we will get this live started. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are going to go live with one of our one-to-one bespoke collision mastermind clients, Marquis Faison. He has kindly put himself forward to share his experiences with us, and we're going to be interviewing Marquis today. So guys, thank you so much for catching us up on the replay. If you're just tuning in now, how is your Friday going, guys? Let us know in the comments where you're tuning in from. Would love to give you guys some shout outs as well and an opportunity to put your questions to Marquis if you would like. Also, just want to make this a community-led environment, a community support video today and live. So yeah, be sure to let us know where you're tuning in from. Good to see you, Cole. We're going to be shouting some of you guys out, so if you stick around at the end, we've got something really exciting to announce as well, guys. So thanks again so much. And again, guys, what today's live is all about is our Collision Mastermind. Now, the Mastermind experience, just to let everyone know, is a program that's been around for just a short while at this point. It is started as an exclusive program for applicants only. The concept of the Mastermind is to bring a meeting of minds together. It is a small group environment, so maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 artists who are really passionate about what they want to do and maybe want that tailored support from myself, CEO of Collision, and our phenomenal team here at Collision as well. Maybe it's about boosting confidence, presence, mindset, motivation, whatever that looks like to you guys and speaks to you guys. Some clients, some of our artists have stepped forward and said, look, I need support with that. That was something I needed as a young musician starting out. That's something that I continue to need every now and again. I get, coaching from, external coaches myself to make sure that we are constantly just sharpening ourselves, really making sure that we define ourselves as musicians and just try and be the best people we can be as well generally. So yeah, that is really exciting and something that I'm really proud about that we offer as a brand and as a company, outside of just Drumsticks and supporting you guys with the phenomenal drumsticks that we do. We want to make sure that we are here for you. We are showing up for you, each and every single one of you tuning in, each and every single one of you are part of our Collision community, the phenomenal community that we have here as well. So if you guys are interested in that kind of support or that kind of sort of, helping hand, what we'll do, if you guys want to DM us after today's live or speak to the team in the comments, we'll be sure to reach out to you and have you reach out to us, and we will send you some more additional info. For now, this is individualized support, guys. This is more individualized. It's a higher level program. It's a tiered program where if you were looking for that one-to-one support, really, guys, it is specific. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I want to be straight with you. It is next level. But if you guys are looking at the moment, you're thinking, look, I want to take my music to that next level. It's something I've been considering for a while at this point. It's something that for me is vital to making sure that I am here sustaining my music, and we'll go from there. What you want to do, guys, is send my team and ourselves a DM after today's live, and we're going to support you guys, and we'll send some additional info over. But we wanted to bring one of our phenomenal clients in today to just share some of his experiences. And again, we've got Marquis Faison joining us today. So I'm going to just have Marquis join us now. Dial right in and we'll get started, guys. But we have also included Marquis's handle in our comment as well, so you can go give Marquis a follow. Show him some love, support. Hi, Marquis. How are you today?
What's going on, boss? I am fantastic. You hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear, brother. Thank you so much. You look like you've just finished a bit of a session.
No, I finished rushing because I was running a little bit behind. I got up early and then I was running a little bit behind. So I finished rushing and I ended up breaking a sweat. But this is about how I look when I finish a session, though.
You and me both, mate. You and me both. A little bit of a drum towel going on. But no, thanks so much again for joining us, Marquis. I really appreciate it. So for those of the community who don't know about you just yet, Marquis, if you could just maybe introduce yourself. Hello, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Just introduce yourself. Share a little bit about yourself, your background, your journey as a musician, how long you've been playing for. Just nice things like that, mate.
Yeah, sure. So my name's Marquis Faison. I am the CEO and co-CEO and co-producer or co-founder of Prophetic Sound Productions. That's a Christian music and media production company currently based in Houston, Texas. We've been in the production game through virtual means for about 4 or 5 years now. We kind of beat everybody to the punch. Everybody's kind of doing virtual stuff now. But we kind of been doing it for a while because a lot of the clients, and whether it's vocal coaching or music production, instrumentation, composition, they have been everywhere else, especially because I used to serve in the military. So the people I would meet in Greece or Europe or Germany or Al Udeid in Qatar, they would still want my services after I left those places. And so I just kind of wrapped my head around this sort of virtual mobile home studio experience type thing, which will come up, funny enough, in My Incredible Journey, the music autobiography. There's some videos that are special because they were completely composed and produced in other countries because I was on the move. So that's pretty awesome. I've been around the world from the military for church ministry, things of that sort. Christian, yeah. God's great creation. That's not arrogance. That's just me being hype. So yeah, I'm a Houston Rockets fan. I play the drums. I play piano. I sing. I teach. And that's about it. Originally from New York. So even though I'm in Houston, I'm originally from New York. So that's where a little swag comes, I guess.
Definitely the confidence. Thank you so much, mate. No, honestly, guys, please check out Marquis's work. Phenomenal musician, even better guy. The things Marquis is doing at the minute with Our Incredible Journey, that is just phenomenal stuff. And, as an early adopter, how did you find working within the Mastermind environment, Marquis? If you don't mind, sharing a little bit of your experiences there.
First off, if you are trying to go to the next level, go hop into Mastermind like the next cohort. Go get your duckies in a row, get some monies together, and throw it at your future, throw it at your career, throw it at your endeavor to grow. Because that's exactly what it was, and that's exactly what I loved about it. It was such a conducive environment for growth, such a conducive environment for learning and expanding. Carlton and the team were really like catalysts, which is what I love to be. I love to catalyze other people. And for those of you that don't know what a catalyst is, it's basically, you can tell I kind of learn and read a lot about a lot of different things, but a catalyst is more or less something that makes something else possible. It's a facilitator of sorts and biological processes, stuff that goes on, chemical reactions, all that stuff. And so for me, they catalyzed me, they propelled me, compelled me, they pushed me beyond my comfort zone. They dove into stuff that was so much deeper than just what you could find in a Google search, which is what I was looking for. And all of that was in the convenience of a virtual session. I started, the months are blurring together. I want to say May?
Yeah, right around May, yeah.
So right around May is when I started the Collision Mastermind, and then we finished early September. So it's a 3-month program. And it was all virtual, and May was, that's right when we realized, wow, this pandemic thing isn't just going away. For those who have never lived through a pandemic or an epidemic that was relative to the US or any of those kinds of things, it's like, okay, this will probably be something, maybe by the summer it'll be done. Maybe by the summer it'll have a cure. It turns out our modern medicine isn't so modern. But right about 3 months in, when we realized, this is going to be like a big deal. This is going to have lingering consequences. Then I think a lot of people, and I know me, myself personally, I started switching gears into how can I sustain what it is I've been trying to accomplish early 2020, late 2019, even mid 2019. How can I sustain that now in this virtual world? Even though I'm already virtual, how can I because even though I'm already virtual, I'm still gigging, I'm still going and playing and posting those online to continue to grow my following in those things. But without gigs, without that Sunday morning church service to go play at, or this Friday night concert to go film and snip it and take pictures of, how do I do that? And Collision just literally, fell into my lap and stepped right in. And because it was virtual, it wasn't a headache. It wasn't a hassle. Yes, there was an expectation to do certain things, homework assignments, if you will, but nothing so strenuous as to take out the fun. Every session with Carlton, shout out to Monique Sarr, the boss, and all of the other guys in my cohort, Jeremy, David, KJ, love you guys. every single time was an experience. I didn't just learn from Carlton, from Monique, but I also learned from my fellow mastermind members. And that's a part of it. As Monique would say, it's the fourth brain. It's your brain, it's my brain, and then it's the collective brain, the collective thought process, mentality, creativity. And so there were a lot of things that I was able to figure out because of someone else's expertise. And so that's awesome. I love Mastermind. I definitely have seen immense growth, and not just numbers, because we focus on numbers so much. Quantitatively, we focus on numbers and we associate value to the number rising. But I've seen growth in my effectiveness. I've seen growth in the way I manage my company, the way that I execute different ideas and visions. There's just a transformation. It's made me better, really has. And I attribute that for sure to Carlton and the team. So,
mate, thank you. And wow, I'm just blown away. And I know how hard you've
what's
been
up, Mike
working as
Dent?
well. I know, yeah. You just joined us there. Good to see you. How are you? Are these some of your fellow musicians as well, Marquis?
Yeah, Mike Dent. I'm gonna post
Good to see
clip.
Mike.
So do you remember the clip I posted of like the shed session and all of that?
Yep.
Right?
Is this one?
So the other drummer that was doing all this crazy off-time stuff with me is that guy right there, Mike Dent. And we were in Newburgh, New York. And he came up from Yonkers near the city just to hang out with your boy.
Mike, we need to connect. We need to connect.
Mike Dent, I know you're trying to put away the drumsticks, but don't.
I'm going to make sure he doesn't. Hey,
right.
One phone call with me, I'll make sure he doesn't.
Right. Connect with Carlton.
Yes.
That's Collision awesome. Drumsticks, largest drumstick brand in the UK. I'm totally like popping y'all up. I should just be a walking Collision billboard. But
dude,
yes,
honestly,
my guy, connect with him.
The thing is with us, right? And the thing is with, the mastermind environment, it is just that, it is a friendship. It is a support group. And not only that, it only works if we have you guys put in the other half, two halves make a whole. It's that 50-50 partnership. If we just present and show you guys everything, if you guys don't take to it, then we haven't done our role. And Marquis is a testament to the program. Marquis is a phenomenal musician who is not only a phenomenal musician, but also some service issues here. Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you.
So not only a phenomenal drummer, but he, an extremely hard worker, motivator, individual who really focuses, does his research as well. This is all big factors when it comes to working within the mastermind environment. You guys need to come prepared, come sharp, but also come with that open mind. And that's what I really appreciate you mentioning as well, Marquis. And, that endeavor to grow, that endeavor to open your mind up to that growth as well. I think that's critical, because if we don't sit in that growth mindset, we will never flourish. We will never develop, not only as musicians, but also as individuals. And I think, that is just so clear with what you've shared so far. So thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. And Mike, you rock as well.
Absolutely.
Guys, if you have any questions as well, that you want to put to Marquis, we definitely want to shout you all out and acknowledge you guys. So many comments coming in. Magun, we need Collision Sticks in Brazil. We will be on our way shortly. And get in touch with the team. We'll support you, Mr. Drumline. Good to see you. Mungan, good to see you. Walt Murray, Monique shouting yes.
Walter, what's up, bro?
Good to
what's
see
going
you all,
on, man?
guys. We had a great comment earlier on, Marquis. So I just want to throw it up there and support you. You were speaking there, drummer boy Richie, really awesome. I think earlier as well, really awesome concept. I think it was in response to what you were sharing a little bit about prophetic sound and the processes there as well.
Yeah.
Amazing to hear. So thank you so much for the love and support there, guys. What was if you had to pick one, now I know this is always a difficult question, but if you had to pick one part of the process, what would you say is your favorite or most memorable moment of the entire, mastermind journey for you, Marquis?
Oh boy. The most memorable moment. What's up, Mario? What's going on?
Good to see you, Mario.
Thank you so much, Walt. Thanks so much, Mike. Love you guys. Jeez Louise. Okay, moment. There is a moment, right, where we had to construct our offer, right? I'm looking at you, Mo, because Mo pushed us way past our limits, and I mean even me. So if you can't tell, to people, just part of my personality, part of my upbringing. And so with the offer, I didn't expect it to be as stretching and as challenging as it was. So kudos to Monique for even pushing me further beyond my comfort zone to make me better. And so with the offer, you have to, and I'll say it without giving away all the wonderful gold secrets, but with the offer, you have to come up with or construct basically an infomercial, right? And that sounds super easy. It's like, hey, put a camera on you. Hey, come buy my stuff. But there are so many layers to putting out a proper message. And I think that's the biggest thing for musicians. For musicians, when it comes right down to it, we expect, it's a little bit of arrogance and entitlement here, and not just the New Yorker in me, but we expect that because we have a certain level of skill, a certain level of experience, and a certain level of connection or networking, that people will just gravitate to the greatness of our sound, right? Absolutely. We just expect, oh, they're going to hear me play this one little lick on the YouTube video, and they're going to go, ooh, I want him on my production. I want him on my project. I want him on this gig or on this tour. You have to be able to articulate what it is that you offer. That's why it's called the offering. You have to be able to articulate what it is that you offer, what it is that you're about, not just musically or what service you can provide, but what your core values are, what's important to you. And you have to basically Jedi mind trick the people that you want to work with into accepting your business offer behind and wrapped and enveloped in a relationship. And that's what you establish with every customer, a relationship. You know, when I order something from Amazon, even though there's been a couple of packages that have arrived late, or they had whatever issue, I still order from Amazon, even though I could go to maybe a few other different things. I order off of Amazon because I have a great relationship with them, right? Because when I called to get something fixed, even though it was jacked up, even though it was late or whatever the case is, they were adamant about preserving the relationship. And I could tell I wasn't just a number, a dollar sign to them. That's a part of it. It's putting yourself out there, even though, yes, it's about money. This is business. This is about money, but showing yourself to not solely and exclusively be money driven. And so being able to ask people for money without asking people for money, that was, even with my gift of gab, if you will, that was a challenge. And that was also the highlight. Because it really made me focus to say, what do I value? What do my customers value? And where's the middle ground so that I can tell them what they want to hear so that I can give them what they want, you know?
Absolutely.
So that was it. That was the biggest part for me. That was phenomenal.
Well, I thank you so much. And I really appreciate you sharing with us a little bit about the start, the middle, and the end when it came to the offer, how you began to tailor your own individual offer and how you continue to as well. And it's this process of refinement, isn't it? You know, you came as a well-rounded individual, you know, and that's something I want to make known to the community. You know, Marquis came as Marquis, you know, himself. He approached, you know, as the authentic self. And that's all we ask of you guys. You know, if you're passionate about joining the Mastermind program, don't try to turn up as someone you're not. Turn up as yourself. You're going to get the best results that way. And, you know, you continue to refine your offer. We're going to dive into that in a little while about what's going on with you, which is amazing. And it's just been such a blessing to be a part of the process as well for us, you know, and it's really exciting to see just the dedication, just seeing the involvement and the passion as well in serving others as well there, you know, because you all have something to give. You all have something to present to the world, you know, your music, your communities, the dialogue you have there. Maybe you don't have it at the minute. Maybe you lack the confidence, the mindset, you know, maybe some of the skill set as well. But we're here to help you, and hopefully through different lives like this, bring in phenomenal individuals who are past clients and continue to work with us like Marquis, you know, as a showcase as well, to say that you guys are capable of great things as well, which is amazing. So yeah, absolutely.
You can do it.
Just speaking on that as well, speaking more specifically to some of the biggest results now, Marquis, what are some of the biggest accomplishments that you've seen or are most proud of when it comes to the Mastermind itself? I know obviously the offering was the favorite. What is some of the most proudest moments in terms of those accomplishments that you've seen post and during, if you don't mind?
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, check them out, Walt.
I know. I want to quickly, just if you don't mind. Yeah, absolutely. May I have to check them out. Walt, we're here for you, mate. We will speak to you after the fact. Get involved. Right. How was about this? 5, 10 minutes after today's live, I'll be in the DMs. I'll be hitting you guys up. If you guys want to have a conversation with me, CEO of Collision, I'm happy to spend some time with you guys working through some messages, and we'll have a great conversation. I was about that, Will. Okay, so yeah, be in touch with us, and we'll definitely go from there. Mike, yes, we'll be in touch. Yeah, you can absolutely. Yeah, we'll speak. We'll sort you out as well, guys. Good to see
Right.
you
I
all.
got a link in the bio, Mike, man. I
Yes,
got a link in the bio, bro. So hit that link in the bio. You'll see everything in there for sure. Um,
absolutely. Come back to it.
okay.
Sorry, guys.
Right. Yeah, no, it's part of it. So let me see. Probably my proudest moment, I'm a very reflective person. Anybody who knows anything about me, that's part of why I'm working on the project I'm working on, because I just turned 30 this year, January, so I'm closer to
Congrats.
31 than 30. Thank you. And being, that's a big milestone, especially for younger people. When you hit 30, it's like you're not a kid
Oh yeah.
anymore. You're not young anymore. Even at 27, 28, you still feel like, I got a little bit of kid in me left. But at 30, for sure, you feel 100% like grown. And so I begin to take stock of things. And at the end of the Collision Mastermind, I reflected and said, okay, where did I start? As opposed to now, here it is, the last or the second to last session, where we had, I think that the second to last or maybe the third to last is when we have like this amazing artist come in, and really give us her whole 40-year like life experience on the road touring and all that stuff. And it just made me think, wow, okay, where did I start with Collision, and where am I now? When I started, I was something just over 200 followers, maybe.
Yeah.
Just over 200 followers with like a steady one or two every 1.5 weeks. I did the math. And it wasn't that I wasn't posting content.
No.
It's just how I was doing it. It was how I was relaying that messaging, relaying that offering. And I just celebrated last weekend. I'm pretty sure it was this last Saturday that I posted. Was 1 week of sustained growth over 500. So in 3 months, I've gained 300 followers. Now, other people might be like, oh, well, that's not viral. You didn't go from 0 to 10,000 or 0 to 5,000 or 0 to 1,000 overnight or in a week or in a month. But what it says for me, the reason that's a proud moment for me, is because it speaks to the sustainability of my efforts.
Yeah.
Right. When you have some kind of lottery ticket, stroke of luck, I'm just going to blow up. It's phenomenal. Great for you. But you won't necessarily be able to double that, because that's not anything that was specific to you. That's just a roll of the dice with the algorithm, or people just loved what you did in that one moment. Very often people end up burning out because they don't know what to do to sustain that growth. So they'll reach 10,000, and then in 5 years, they'll be at 10,500, right? And so for me, and this is not to shots at anybody or shade or downplaying, but for me, what I wanted to ensure is that if I'm going to invest the money in the class, if I'm going to invest my time and energy, which I can never get back, I can make money back, but I can't get that back. My most precious commodity, I want to make sure I can sustain it, to keep it up. And so for me, growing at a steady rate from 200 to now over 500 followers in 3 months, and on track to come very close to 1,000 followers at the end of the year, right? That to me was my proudest moment, because it says, number one, that even though some of this stuff, especially with Monique Sarr at the helm, some of this stuff is deep level. It's high level, thorough. You really got to get into the weeds of it, especially when you come to certain things with ads or marketing. And she's a guru in her own right, or an expert.
Shout out there.
Shout out. She's amazing. And so the depth that you have to go to, it says to me, wow, you grasped it, you can replicate it, you can scale it. And here it is, even, what is it? It's September, or what's the date? But
I think it's
approaching
25th,
October,
25th,
right?
25th, yeah.
Yeah, approaching October, almost a month after the mastermind has ended, I'm still seeing that same growth. It didn't like, oh, I stopped doing everything that they said, so now it's like pump the brakes. I'm still seeing that
Yeah.
sustained growth because what they said didn't just work for 5 seconds, but they give you the tools to continue to grow at a steady, healthy rate. So for me, that was the proudest moment. 200 to 500 in 3 months. That's 100 followers every month. You know what I mean? And in that, with that kind of growth, that doesn't just continue at 100, but for every 100, you might pick up 50. So this next month, it might be 150 that month, and then 200 that month. And it grows exponentially. That's kind of the way these things work. And so for me, it's just a pat on the shoulder.
Absolutely.
Marquis, you got it. It's working for you.
Well, I want to share that and celebrate you for that as well. And as does Monique, as does the team here. You know, congratulations again on that, because that is phenomenal. And guys, you know, these aren't just numbers on a page. These aren't numbers on a screen. These are hearts that we're touching every single day of the week.
Right.
These are, you know, different male, female artists. These are community members, family, friends, followers, fans. You know, just it's a community at this point. You know, Marquis is building community. And for that to be your proudest moment, it just shows, you know, all of us today, you know, the type of character that you are, Marquis, which is a blessing working with us. And it's just been truly, truly a journey. And, you know, that is the biggest takeaway, I think, for me, is just this idea of enjoying the process. Because all of us, you know, and we all at some point do this, we get fixated on this end goal, this end result, this
Right.
10,000, whatever,
Absolutely.
you know, we all have our different numbers.
Thanks,
you
Mo.
know, guys, what's some of these, you know, numbers for you? It might be 50,000, it might be 10,000, but you know, what we want to make sure you guys all do is enjoy the process, you know, the rise,
Right.
the struggle, the challenge, but the successes as well. This is something that you guys should be celebrating along the way as well. You know, this is something that we all stepped into, you know, music, you know, the arts, for good reason. This isn't something that we should be forcing. This is something that just flows from us. And similarly,
Right.
you know, the growth can happen that way too. And that's the exciting part about this. So working within that mastermind environment is truly just that, really. It's our highest level. It's a greater investment. I know some people are saying, what's the difference between this and backstage? So it's definitely a greater investment. We're not going to sugarcoat it, you know, we're not going to beat around the bush there.
Right.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing with us. You know, what you see is what you get, that full transparency every single time. And, you know, if you guys want more info, be sure to DM us, you know, for an application, and we'll happily consider you guys. But we only accept certain individuals. And Marquis met the criteria, met that standard that
It's
we look for.
exclusive. Yeah.
It certainly is. It certainly is. And it's not for everyone, you know, and that's really
No.
important to let you guys know. It's not for every single person. This is something that you guys have to see within you, I think, first. And then if
For
this is
sure.
something that you are serious about, get in touch with us and we'll have a conversation and we'll see where it goes, and we'll certainly consider you guys. But it is definitely, as you've said and as we've agreed, it's really designed to reach more community, more individuals, touch more hearts, and use it for good. Because I feel like when you grow community, there does come this level of, you know, it's a responsibility. It's almost like a superhero power. You know, you've got this level of
Right. Yeah.
responsibility.
Yeah.
With that power comes that responsibility. So making sure that you know, use it in a positive, like use it in a legacy piece, use it in an inspirational opportunity, however you guys see fit, you know, use it to your advantage to support others. And Marquis is just doing that right now, which is amazing. So yeah, it's definitely, you know, the backstage area is more of a stepping stone towards its end result, which is the mastermind, the signature.
Mm-hmm.
And those of you looking, yeah, by all means, you know, inside backstage, try it, dip your toe in, see how you feel with the backstage environment. You know, those of you already in backstage, if you want more one-to-one, come see the team, DM us, and we'll happily support you. But Marquis, honestly, that's amazing. You've been phenomenal, mate. And, you know, for those community members watching right now who don't know about, you know, your incredible journey, my incredible journey, I feel like it's mine, but it's yours. You know, it's amazing.
It's our incredible journey. I love how you said it at the beginning.
You know, can you please share with us a little bit more about this phenomenal project you're working on, please? For the last few minutes, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So my incredible journey, right? That's the literal title, My Incredible Journey. That is a very near and dear project for me. It is the first ever, at least that I've seen. If somebody else has seen something like this, then let me know. But I'm going to continue to call it the first ever musical autobiography.
I think it is. I haven't seen it anywhere else.
Right. And so for me, with an autobiography, it's usually a journal, it's entries, about significant moments. It doesn't cover necessarily every life event. That's more like a memoir. But the idea is it's going to convey the biggest moments in your life that shape you. And so for me, musical autobiography, hey, everybody, a musical autobiography for me is depicting the songs that have influenced me the most, and specifically on my journey as a musician, and in the larger scheme of things, my journey as a man, my journey as a human being in life, and that's why I call it My Incredible Journey. Outside of 90s nostalgia and I love Homeward Bound, because that was like one of those great like family movies that I watched all the time. Outside of that, it really is an appreciation and celebration of my own personal journey to get me to where I am. I told you I was reflective, right? And so having lived on this planet for 30 years, I'm thinking, let me take a moment, pause, take stock, and celebrate the accomplishments, the people, not just the things that I've done or the experiences that I've had, but the people who have shaped my life. And what you'll see, so up to date, getting you up to speed, I've covered from 1990, the year I was born, to 2002 to date. Actually, no, 2003, 2005. So I released a video today, right? I released a video today of 2003-5. So when you see that dash, these videos will cover that 2-year period, right? So 2003 to 2005. At this point, actually in 2002 is when I relocated from the South to New York. And that really was a major landmark moment, outside of the first time I played the piano or those other different things. But this is what I could have easily started playing the piano and then just fiddled, or started playing the drums and just fiddled. So many people do. Oh, I played when I was a kid. I really don't anymore. I'm in accounting or whatever. And that's their journey. Good for them. But moving to New York really put me on the path to pursuing music as a art form, as a passion, and really devoting serious time and attention to it, and it becoming a large part of my life. And that's what my musical autobiography is about. Every Tuesday and Friday, I release an episode that captures some major aspect of my life in a specific time frame. That's really all it is. And on the video, I give a little more detail of why that, on the video and in the caption, I give detail to why that song was important, why it weighs on me so heavily. And in this period, from 2002 to 2010, that's my stint in New York before I joined the military. There are so many people, inclusive of Walter Murray, Anthony Murray, Micah Stevens, Deshaun Stevens, Mike Dent, all of these people. Shout outs to the Newburgh crew, upstate New York. And those are just the drummers, but Terrence Motley and Wyatt Stevens, a lot of these organists or worship leaders or singers, producers, they molded me in that musical part of my journey. So what you'll see in the coming episodes, number one, you'll see it take a lot of time. Like each week normally was like 5 years, 2 years, 3 years. I got to slow down in this period because there's so much. There's so much awesome stuff that happened. I want to take my time to convey that, right? Hey, what's up? Jelly fam, what's up, bro? How you doing?
We've got everyone again.
Everybody's tuning in.
Thanks so much, guys. You all rock. Honestly, just want to quickly interject and say thank you to everyone as well. You all are amazing. Showing Marquis the love, showing us support, guys. We couldn't do without you. I just want to say that. Thank you. Sorry, continue, please, man.
Right, and Tyreek of Vibe Witty, he's a former student of mine. Wow, and from North Carolina. So thanks for showing love, man. So this period is going to definitely feature people more than situations or environments. Like it really is the end of a saga. In 2002, that was like one of the situations where that was like my first ever live recording. That was the first recording I ever performed at. That was the first major conference, international conference that I got to play at. So major situation right there. But as we go forward, it's going to be people specific. And that I think really gets into a very important part of who I am. I'm not just the sum total of situations and opportunities, but people who have touched me that maybe nobody will ever know their name, but they'll know it through me. You know, so there's a legacy aspect. I'm talking about that legacy piece, Mo.
Yep.
That we have so many inside jokes from Collision.
I know. This is what's to come, guys. Join us,
right.
And you'll see.
Inside jokes, innies all day. But it's that legacy piece of, you know, I'm carrying on the legacy of someone else who poured time, energy, attention, sort of their spirit into me as a person. And so there's a lot of different things coming up. Definitely follow that. If you're not following me, I think somebody already put it up there, Collision people working it. But go follow Prophetic Sound Productions and you'll get those updates every Tuesday and Friday, probably somewhere between 11 and 1 Central Time in the US. You'll see another video which gives you a little piece of my story, a little piece of my life. And also it showcases some of my different skills as far as drums. I got the drum kit behind me, Soul Tone Cymbals. Shout out to you guys, Alicia and Collision. I got the 7As, y'all. These things are awesome.
Thank you. You're right.
And I'll be doing that. So come with me on this journey every Tuesday and Friday. It's amazing. And I'm looking forward to sharing my incredible journey with you.
Well, phenomenal work. And we've been following Marquis and we've been a part of the process, and it's just been such a blessing to be a part of the process. Thank you for, you know, opening your heart, opening yourself up to the support of myself, Monique, the team. And again, guys, you know, this is what the Mastermind environment is all about. And, you know, more so than that, thank you for your service as well. And I really appreciate everything you've been doing, sir. You are a phenomenal musician. I'm so excited to just continue, supporting you, making sure that we, you know, continue our phenomenal business and making sure that, you know, we just grow and flourish together. And that's, guys, you know, if this is for you and you want that tailored support, then I feel like this would be a great, you know, opportunity for you to dive right in. And, you know, for those just on the fence, Marquis, what would you say to them? What would one piece of advice be for those who were thinking maybe, you know, do I jump in on the Mastermind or maybe not? What should you say to them? What advice do you have for them?
Okay. Well, before that, hey, babe, how you doing? My wife just popped on. Hey, Tiff.
Hi, Tiff.
How you doing, gorgeous? Love you. Ow. Thanks, Walt. If you're on the fence, I'll say it like people understand it this way, okay? When you get to a certain age, you kind of put away childish things, you know, it's kind of pulling from the Bible there. But when you get to a certain age, you know, when you were a kid, you thought like a kid, you talked like a kid, you did all those different things. But when you became an adult, you put away childish things, right? And so the idea is Mastermind is a grown move. I'll say it like that. And I think that if I say it like that, that'll hit it on the nail. It's not for the faint of heart. And it's not for those who are not serious about growing up in terms of their musical endeavors, right? When you're a kid, it's like whatever hobby is on your mind. You know, somebody said Legos was popping. Legos was the cool thing. So I want to get a bunch of Legos.
Oh, yeah.
But because your heart wasn't in it, a week after getting the Lego Christmas set, you never play with it again. And it goes to
put it together,
or it gets donated. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. Ooh, I really want this because everybody else wants it. Don't start Collision Mastermind because everybody else is doing it. Not even because I'm doing it, okay? You want to start Collision Mastermind because it's what you've always wanted to do, even if you didn't know you always wanted to do it, okay? It's what you didn't know you needed, right? And so the idea is, if you're on the fence, I honestly would say do a soul search and say, if I don't do the Mastermind, will I be able to accomplish the things I want to accomplish musically in the next 6 months or in the next year? Just answer that question. Will you be able to take a major step towards that goal or make a dent in that process in the next 6 months, the next year? If the answer is yes, okay, go
Good luck
for
to
it.
you. Yeah,
Good luck to
absolutely.
you. But if the answer is no, if the answer is, you know what, I need a push, there's some information that I need, or even with all the information that I have, I won't, there's like a brick wall in between me and where I want to be. Collision is the mastermind is the hammer that's going to break the wall down. It's just the truth. It is. And so I would say do some soul searching. But if you know that you want to go to the next level, and I don't just mean followers, I'm way
No.
beyond just a number game, but I mean in terms of your effectiveness, in terms of your imprint on the world, because that's what I'm about, right?
Oh,
Forget
yeah.
the numbers. I want to reach somebody with my
We're
music.
looking for legacy.
Right. And so if you're looking to reach people and make it a lasting or a life-changing imprint on them, if you are looking to take your mindset to the next level, there's a lot of people talking about mindset these days, but I really mean in a way that changes the way you think about yourself, about music, about your business, about your life goals, your ambitions. If you're looking for something different, Mastermind is the way to go. And I'll end it like this with a very well-known saying: insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So let's be frank, and I'm gonna put the New York hat on, even though this is Houston Rockets hat. I'm gonna put the New York hat on. Can I just be a New Yorker real quick, Carlton?
All means,
Right.
by all means, sir.
So let me keep it funky with you. The reality is, if you could get to where you wanted to get on your own, you'd already be there. That's a tough bullet to bite.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tough pill to swallow, but it's the truth. If you could be where you wanted to be of your own accord, by your own knowledge, by your own resources, you would already be there. Ma'am, sir, you would already be there. So if you're not there, that means you're missing something. Mastermind, if you are a musician, a producer, if you are a drummer, honestly, if you're a pianist, it doesn't even matter. And you want to dabble in the drums. If you're a musician, right, and you want to get there, Mastermind is the way to go. I can promise you there are things that I learned in Mastermind that will not just shape my drumming career, because I'm not just a drummer, but I got a keyboard over there. I got a microphone stand over there. I got the lights and the cameras because I'm into media production. And so all of those things are enhanced, progressed, matured, and sharpened by the Mastermind. Okay? So literally, Mastermind is the answer. If you're not where you want to be, you need to hop in Mastermind. It's just the truth.
Guys, they have it, guys. Enough said. Thank you so much, Marquis. You're amazing. Guys, if this is for you, if you think, today's the day, now is my call and now is my time, maybe tomorrow's that time. But guys, like Marquis has just said, if we don't change something, if we don't try something new, we will never know. We want to do this. Now is a great growth period. Let's take that opportunity. We're trying to present as many different opportunities over to you guys as possible to just support you guys, do what we can to make sure that we offer that helping hand when, in a time where others won't. So, Marquis is doing just that with his phenomenal journey, with his phenomenal projects that he's working on, and we wish you every success. And before we wrap up today's live, just once again, Marquis, for those who want to learn a little bit more, for those who want to see my incredible journey, where are we going to hear more about you? Where are we going to see you? How can we get in touch with you?
Right. So first and foremost, you could DM, go follow Prophetic Sound Productions. You can DM there. There is a link in that bio that has a full smorgasbord of everywhere I'm at. So honestly, go onto the Prophetic Sound Productions Instagram page and click that link on the bio. It's got the Facebook, it's got the Twitter, it's got the YouTube, it's got the stuff we've done on iTunes, it's got the Cash App, whatever. You want to be a blessed, you want to donate. It also has a link to some very amazing merchandise from Collision Drumsticks that if you purchase with me, you can get an amazing deal. You can click that link and use that special promo code at checkout to get this amazing discount on some already phenomenal stuff. And just a quick plug here, Carlton.
Please.
So I'm using this as an avenue. It's fitting that I'm here with my good friend. And that's what I love. We're not just business associates. Carlton is a friend of mine, man. I love this guy. I genuinely love this guy.
I love
He's my
you too.
soul brother.
You're a great guy.
But I settled on the Collision 7As, right? So for those of you who don't know, I do my research before I commit to anything. Before I got into Collision, 100%. I researched the pants off of them, asked what people knew, and just kind of we had several conversations just seeing what his heart was. And that's why I'm so passionate about Collision, because I know when I commit to something, I'm going to pour all of me into it. And so that's what I am with Collision. But so I tested out 3 different sticks, right? 3 different stick sizes for Collision, because everybody's drumstick sizes feel different. You know, you go to a Vic Firth or a Pro Mark and their 5A feels different than Collision's 5A or Zildjian's 5A. So the idea is I tested the 5A, which are my custom drumsticks. You want a pair, hit that link in the bio.
Absolutely, yeah, these are phenomenal.
Isn't that beautiful?
I know.
And then I tried the 5AR. It's a little bit longer, about the same weight, you know. But these 7As are wooden gold, let me tell you. So if you are gospel fusion style drummer, definitely jazz or anything like that, go pick up the 7As, and you can get them through the link in my bio. That's going to be my go-to. So believe it or not, as soon, Carlton, I'm gonna get in touch with you so I can get a break of those, and hopefully the artist team will come up with a way to make these in black. Cause
watch his space.
Black. Look, with the red writing instead of the silver, that's just me being me and hype. But for sure. If you want 5A, 5B, 5AR, 7A, whatever, you can get them through the link in my bio, and you can get an amazing discount for it if you use that promo code. I completed 4 songs in a day. 4 songs. 4.
This guy is a beast.
4 songs, like actual studio produced. 4
Quality
songs. Including the one that was released today, right? And I did all of that this week. I need you to understand that with those sticks, because having them in my hand just literally brought out the creativity. The weight was great. They were durable. They didn't chip. I'm telling you, Collisions is legit. So if you are in the market for a drum endorsement company, reach out to Collision. That's my plug for them. Reach out to Collision. When you put their products in your hand, you feel better. It makes you better as a musician.
We're here for you. We're here to support you. You know,
and the team, they're just phenomenal. Monique, all those guys, Maria, all of them. Y'all are just amazing people. And I definitely love y'all. I thank you for the opportunity. Hey, Quinn Dre, what's up, bro?
Thanks so much, Dre. You rock.
Yeah, love that guy. But
this is the community. This is the family. This is the reality. This is it. And longevity, guys. If you're on the fence, you're thinking about looking for a brand that wants to wrap themselves around you. As much as you want to wrap them, yourself around them. We're here for you. Let's have a conversation. Good to see you, Siobhan, as well. Good to see you, Mike. They might just be that new stick for you. So we're going to look after you. And we're going to look after all of you. We want to make sure that you're supported. We are community. We are family. Marquis is doing phenomenal things within his community. How's the family? Is everyone safe and well? I know Tiffany was on, which is amazing.
Everyone's good. Safe and well. Wife is good. My babies is growing so fast. Everybody's doing. See, we have these kind of conversations like, hey, how's the missus? No, she's doing well.
Phenomenal stuff.
Everybody's doing phenomenal. So no complaints at all.
Send our regards, mate, and you stay safe. And thank you.
Absolutely.
More so than anything else today, thank you for being you. Thank you for joining us on this phenomenal journey. What has led to this transitional period where it is now you sharing your incredible journey, my incredible journey with the world. So we wish you every success. We're here to support you along the journey. And I am so pleased about the success that you've embarked on and where it's going. I'm so excited for the future, my friends. So yeah, you take care. Thank you so much. And guys, if you want to join us, again, DM us for an application. But wherever you are in the world, stay safe, please. We are one world community. Stay together. Please reach out and support Marquis in all his endeavors. And we're going to support each other and support you guys in yours as well. But thanks so much, Marquis. You are an amazing soul. You're an
Thank you
amazing
so much.
human.
Thanks for
Thank you
having me,
so much.
Carlton.
Take care,
More to
mate.
come.
I look forward to
I
it.
can't wait for our collab. We're going to work on it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
More to be revealed. Hey, hey. See you soon, mate. Thanks so much, guys. Stay safe. Have
Take
a
care,
great
y'all.
rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, guys. Thanks so much. Guys, there you have it. You know, yet again, a phenomenal live with Marquis Faison, just sharing some of his phenomenal experiences. And thank you, Marquis. And again, thank you all for being a part of this phenomenal live today. It's been truly amazing. You know, a little over half an hour, but hey, we want to make sure that we just throw ourselves around you guys and support you all. If you guys think that maybe this mastermind environment is the right move for you, maybe you're ready to strive to just become a better individual, a better person, a better musician, a better individual within the industry, jump into the DMs now, swipe up, slide into our DMs, and make sure that you guys join us, as I say. And again, backstage, everyone who's a part of it, those of you inside backstage, if you are wanting, you know, more one-to-one training, more individualized, personalized training, we're here for you guys, and we're going to be looking after you as well. So again, we want to support you all. We want to make sure that you all have this as an opportunity. But again, applications are open now. Swipe in, slide into our DMs, drop us a DM, and we're going to send that application over to you all. But again, from me and the team, thank you so much. You all are amazing. Thank you so much for all the support you bring myself, the team. It is just truly a blessing to be a part of. And again, look forward to hearing from you all soon. Look forward to hearing and again catching up with you on the next live. Take care, guys. Have a great rest of your week. Have a great weekend.